Alright, so on Sunday I refitted the window, the winder, new weatherproofing, the quarter panel door. So today we're going to do the other side. Okay, so I didn't video doing the other side, and I put it together and took it apart several times as I tried to work out how everything went together. So hopefully on this side I'll do it in a slightly more sensible order, and that includes washing the window now rather than at the end, which is what I did on the other one, and I can assure you it was a pain. So I suppose really I do have a new strip for this, but I have decided not to take them off simply because they're nice and solid in there, so we're going to leave them as is. Okay, that's easy. Okay, so in terms of felt, you get, for a kit, you get 3 pieces. 2 pieces which are a bit like this, one of which goes into the quarter panel, and then an external bit for the door. Sorry, the other bit that is like this goes inside the door on the other end of the slider. So this squeezes in and like this, and the window goes in between. So if we put this in together first, that's all we need to do is squeeze that in there. There we go. Okay, I seem to have lost my tops, or misplaced might be a better word for it. So we've got that, and then I think I concluded that the best way to do these, so these are the clips that go on the door. It goes on like that. Yeah, it goes on like that, which means that these clips need to go on, yeah, like that. Right, so I found that the best way to do it is to open these up a bit, put them on here first, and then slide this underneath. So I'm just going to get some pliers to do that. There we go, so those are fitted. Now we can put them on the car. You know, well, that's not how I did it in the end. I did it exactly the opposite way. I fitted it onto the car first. Okay, good. So the next bit to go in is this. Let's see. We want it like that. And so the first bit that has to come in is this. So how did I do it? You know what, I put it in on the other side before I put in the weather strip. There we go, okay. So this is in, it's over the screw that's in here, or the bolt rather. Yeah, it's fitting nicely along here. So we can move on. So we're just going to do that up lightly first, and then we'll move on. Okay, so the next thing that has to go in is the winder, and I found that putting them in together was the best approach. So don't fix anything in place. So this goes in first, then I slide the window in. I have to connect well, I have to get these two runners coming into these here, and that one goes in one at the top of, you see where the handle is for the lock, there's a fixed bit in there, and this one needs to slip in there. So we're going to try to do that next. So I don't know how much of this you can see, but what I'm trying to do currently is get this slider on here. Okay, so that's there. And here I've just fitted the one at the back, which was probably the wrong order to do it. I probably should do the one at the front first. Okay, so there we have the door glass reinstalled, which is good, but I can't wind them up and down. I'll show you why. Okay, so this car came with one electric window. It's meant to have two, but it only came with one. So the motor does work. Okay, so the motor works fine. And you can see it here spinning. And I presume it goes the other way if you connect it up the other way, and I assume that's how it works. But I only have the one. So now the door handle on the TR7 has this kind of connector, which, I mean, so from the motor, this, you can see this I don't know, rugby ball type shape, fits over, should do, like that anyway, and then you can turn it, so that's all great. I went out and bought some handles, so I bought two new handles, but I've got a feeling I bought MG ones because the shape here is clearly, they might look the same on the outside, but their internal mechanism is slightly different. And I seem to remember not being able to find TR7 ones, so I was hoping I'd be able to adapt this at some point. So I might have a look at that, although not right now. Right, since I got the doors opening and shutting now, I thought I might just see what it looks like with the old doors on, the old door covers. So that's not actually on, it's just hanging there, and is clearly quite dirty. There it is. Ooh. And the handle fell off. There. So I'm going to go take that, clean it up, and then hang it again and see what it looks like. Okay, so this has clearly been painted in the past from its original beige colour to black. That's okay, we can probably do that again. That opens and shuts. I mean, yeah, you know, if a paint job will do it, then let's do a paint job on this. I assume that's how it was done. Doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to go and get the escutcheon that I printed many years ago, a couple anyway, and see how it looks. Okay, so the other door panel is in much worse condition. This has taken a long time to clean it as much as this. This was just stuck on paper, and it's quite badly warped. So I've tried fitting it, but it won't fit. So I'm gonna put some weights on it and see if that will flatten it out over a week or so. Okay, I've put it away again. That's all I've got for this episode. We'll have a think about what to do next as we slowly work through some of these jobs and work out what bits I still need to buy or find or source. I hope you enjoyed, and come back next time.